Thank you for joining us at xm.com for today's market comment by Harlan Bospiciros. I'm Maria Bachortiz. The US dollar continued trading on the back foot against its major peers on Thursday, losing the most ground against the yen, the Aussie, and the kiwi in that order. It seems that expectations of several cuts by the Fed next year continue to weigh on the greenback, with the weaker than expected new home sales data yesterday corroborating investors' view. According to Fed funds futures, market participants are penciling in around 90 basis points worth of rate cuts for next year, assigning a 50% chance for the first 25 basis point reduction to be delivered in May and fully pricing it in for June. Traders are now likely awaiting the core PCE index on Thursday, where a further slowdown could increase the probability for a May cut and perhaps push the dollar even lower. However, investors will have the opportunity to listen to several Fed officials before the numbers are out. The yen took the most advantage of the dollar's weakness yesterday, extending its recovery today after Japanese media carried a report expressing confidence that the end of the Bank of Japan's negative interest rate policy is approaching. Raising interest rates at a time when other central banks are expected to start cutting rates could narrow the gap between Japanese government bond yields and yields elsewhere, thereby allowing the yen to stage a solid comeback against most of its major peers. The Aussie was the second winner in line yesterday, as the divergence in policy expectations between the RBA and the Fed is adding fuel to its engines. Today, RBA Governor Bullock said that they have to be a little bit careful with using interest rates to tame inflation without lifting unemployment, but she added that demand is being propped up by immigration and that service inflation is sticky. This allowed investors to continue pricing in around a 60% probability for another quarter-point hike by May. The kiwi was also among yesterday's top gainers, despite bets of around 40 basis points worth of rate cuts by the RBNZ next year. The bank meets tonight during the Asian session Wednesday, and expectations are for no action. Gold continued drifting north, closing the day above the high of October 27th at around $2,010. Oil prices remained under pressure yesterday, even after news that the OPEC Plus alliance is looking at deepening oil production cuts, despite earlier disagreement that led to the postponement of their gathering from Sunday to this Thursday. That said, black gold is staging a recovery today. Thanks for watching today's market comment here at xm.com.